Today's readings made me recall the recruiting posters from wartime, where Uncle Sam, dressed in his red, white, and blue, used to be pointing towards the viewer with the words, "Uncle Sam wants you." In a way, each Lent we are reminded that Jesus wants us, just as he calls Matthew in today's gospel. Like Matthew, in the Caravaggio painting of this scene, we may be sitting at our table of whatever sinful habit we may have and saying, "Who, me?" We may have become comfortable in those habits. Yet it is in the midst of those very habits that Jesus points to us and says, "Yes, you. I have not come for the righteous, but for sinners. The well do not need a physician." So let us take time in this beautiful season of Lent to come and follow Jesus into the desert. To go into the desert is to face our true self, sins and wounds and all, and to, with God's grace, wrestle to free us from those things that do not reflect the path Jesus calls us to follow. What I love about being Catholic is that we acknowledge that we are all sinners and on a lifelong journey of conversion. So let's use this Lent to examine what we may be being called from so that we better understand what God is calling us to. Our first reading from the prophet Isaiah gives us some ideas of things to leave behind: oppression of others, false accusations and malicious speech, refusal to bestow bread on the hungry, not helping the afflicted, and not honoring the Sabbath. Matthew shows us that we should be grateful for the call to change our ways. Jesus is also calling us this Lent to be healed and to share that healing with others. Each Lent, we renew our baptismal commitment. We give up things not for the sake of giving them up, but to be free to be more generous. So let's give up any ways we add to the oppression of others and treat them with greater dignity. Let's give up false accusations and malicious speech and speak instead words of forgiveness and consolation. Let's give up refusal to bestow bread on the hungry and help to feed our hungry neighbors. Let's offer help to the afflicted and honor the Sabbath. Grateful for this annual retreat of Lent as a faith community, may we use it well to heed Jesus' call. Because yes, he is calling you and me. Have a blessed Lent.